91 Kaka, the 5-star, 4-star Brazilian is finally being tested out for 700,000 coins and he's 6'1 with a high medium. He is genuinely one of the better Brazilians we can get in terms of that cam roll. Obviously you've got your Pelés, your R9s, your Ronaldinhos, your Garinchas. Everybody is of a top level when it comes to a Brazilian icon. The only real ones that have got a little bit of question or doubt is Socrates and also Rivaldo. But even then, I still think they're better than at least half of the icons we can get in the game. Obviously with Kaka we have finesse and flair, and in general the dribbling, the shooting, the pace is all exquisite. Plus he's got a bit of a pass on him as well. We've got some strength, some stamina, well a lot more stamina, and in general I'm excited to try this one out. Normally I like a lot of the versions of Kaka, as even though his dribbling's not quite Neymar or Ronaldinho-esque, he still has a very intricate dribbling at quite a tall height at 6'1" to be honest. So let's have a look and see if Kaka's worth 700,000 coins. Are you tired of using players like this? I would much rather have teams more like this. Then I recommend going over to skycoach.gg for all of your coaching and coins needs. They are cheap, fast and reliable, but at the checkout make sure you are using code JT11 for a discount on your orders. Back to the video. Great pace from him already. Let's see a little bit more with him. Like we say, we've got some decent dribbling on him. Like with 6'1", not necessarily expecting him to have the most incredible dribbling in terms of how quick it is, but most definitely he normally surprises me. Into Kaka. Oh, it's a great dribble. I feel like Mbappe was offside, but he managed to fool the defender and almost got it into him. Over the top again. Mbappe with the first good touch, finds the left finish, and it's just shy of the post. Into Kaka to see this out. What can we find from him? He's managed to hold on to the ball nicely. We see a bit of acceleration coming across the pitch. Options being very, very wary with Tchouaméni coming through. Finds the ball in, gets the chest, gets the volley, and Kaka does me proud. And again into Kaka's feet. Gonna let it drop. Gonna see from a distance here. Thought he might have had it just shy of the post again, just showing that attacking element from him. I'd say a big problem with him, if you don't necessarily have a cam centre forward role in your team, he's going to find it very, very tricky to get in people's teams because he isn't necessarily a striker as such, but then he's also kind of more attacking than a cam. You don't necessarily want him completely back against the defence because he's just not got any defending that's able to really do anything there. But then he's not a striker. He will go forward and definitely can play in an advanced forward role, but most definitely is not a full-on striker in that elite sort of section. So unless you've got the position really, that is where it's hard to actually fit him in. There it is. Good ball. Oh, he's going to come for the keeper. Big chip. We didn't have too much time there, and unfortunately the keeper was always getting that. As soon as he brought him out and I knew we took that overstep, it's not happening. Into Kaka's feet. Finds the finesse. It's got to be a goal, and it's hit the crossbar. Mbappe trying for it. Solid work again. Into Kaka's feet. We've got Mbappe coming off him. Finds the ball. I think again he's offside. So close. We'll get it right, but you can see the attacking element is 100% there with him. Kaka's feet. Into Mbappe. Is he on this time? I think he is. Can we find Kaka? I don't know why he's completely running at the keeper like that. Kaka finds the turn. Little bit of a skill. Got the intricate dribbling down to a T. Finds a very, very underwhelming shot. There it is, and Kaka finds the back of the net again. Oh, and Kaka has got to give the option, and absolutely buries it once more. Bottom left, that is a stunner. And again, he's going to feed in a bit of Cruz, who's going to try one more, but just gets smothered before he can do so. Into Kaka's feet on the ball on a little movement. Don't know what that touch was. It kind of sent him away. Did we get the corner at least? Did we? No. And he's going to roll in Mbappe this time. It's a great first touch. Keeper's out slightly and he's just pushed it wide. Kaka's feet. Tries to juke him, left foot across. It's beautiful. The ball control on this guy is absolutely outstanding. Does really, really well to shift the ball left and right. Obviously with the 5-star, 4-star, he's got the dribbling himself. He's also got a weak foot that he potentially can use and has done many, many a times in just this single moment. As he finds him here, probably should have took a touch. Was thinking he might have been offside, but you always play to the whistle. Remember that rule. Into feet. Mbappe running off. Finds a beautiful ball forward. Mbappe going to go for that left-footed volley. And he bags it in the bottom right this time. Again, him and Kaka are doing outstanding together. Kaka's feet again. Keeper's out. It's got to be just a simple finesse. And he bags it once more. This guy is not a joke. And one more for Kaka. That's what you want to see. Finish this off in style. So going into the overall for Kaka then. Honestly, a beautiful player. Now coming in at about 700, I can imagine. 703. So it's a give or take. I think market sales is probably around about that sort of price. 700, 690. So you are looking at probably more towards the 680 to 690 price, I'd say, to get yourself a little bit of a deal. But more than likely, he will keep dropping anyway, as we can see through the prices. He will just naturally go down anyway as well. Other versions of him, 247 on the base, 212 on the mid, would definitely say the base is the better one to go for. Mainly because A, you've got a bit more pace on him and there's only a little bit of difference between the dribbling. Obviously the prime is the kingpin. That is the best version of Kaka that you want to try out, and most definitely is one of the ones that I think will survive a lot of things. Personally, could I see him in maybe an alternative icon, team of the year, maybe even as far to say as a team of the season? I think it's definitely possible, and most definitely if we get a 94 to 96 Kaka, that would be a beautiful card, especially if they want to do a solid and give us a 5-star, 5-star. That would genuinely be absolutely nuts. Chemistry styles, you can range from a few of them. When we go to the bottom of this page, we've got Finisher, Hunter, Hawk and Engine, which I can understand all of them. Obviously, we bought him on the Hunter, so I was like, we'll give him a try. Max out his pace, get as much shooting as possible, and then we can give him a go. And it worked wonders, to be honest. He felt quick, dribbling was nice, obviously had a lot of ball control on him, and his finishing was very nice. The Finisher being the number 1, which again I can see, because you get that agility balance, you get the maximum amount of finishing, and he's already got relatively decent pace, especially if you are playing him in that centre forward cam role. That would probably be the one I'd go for. If you're going more striker based, maybe more of the pace would actually be the better outcome for everybody. And like I say, in terms of Kaka, he isn't necessarily a striker, even though the stats are very good and very striker orientated. I personally would much rather go with someone like an Mbappe for that sort of price as a striker. But most definitely, in terms of a very, very forward rolled player, then playing too many different games, then obviously you will have him up that field pretty much as nearly a striker. I'd say centre forward. If you've got the free formation where it's a cam and 2 strikers and keep him up top, that would work absolutely wonders as well. In general, a solid card, and I just want to do a quick comparison between obviously other cams and the price of Kaka. So we have got a few that can be. Obviously, my favourite is always going to be Zidane, but he's coming in at a price that you wouldn't believe. Neymar, another great one that you can get. Cruyff, Ronaldinho, again, 1.7. If we go down to his sort of price, we've got Kaka here. I was wondering if we could see El Warren somewhere. I don't think I can. I see JJ. Oh, Warren's down here, actually, because that is a beautiful cam. Especially, to be honest, even a striker, you could probably argue with him. Wayne Rooney is a cam. Neymar's inform is cheaper than him. And then, obviously, Messi's SBC. A base Zidane is still $1 million coins. That's absolutely nuts. Then we have Ginola, Benzema, and Kunku. So, to be honest, he's probably at about the right price pinch for that. And we've got Verratti, he's more of a centre mid. Bernardo Silva isn't a bad one, but definitely would prefer Kaka. Mahrez SBC, again, I do like him as a wing, and Jadon Sancho as well. So there is actually quite a few different cams you can go of different rating, but most definitely what you're getting back from Kaka will be very unique to what Kaka can bring to you. The skills, the weak foot, the pace, the shooting, the dribbling, the passing is all worked together very well. Overall, I was very happy with him. I'd say personally a 10 out of 10. Really thought he was actually a very decent icon. And he's Brazilian. Always got to give the love to the Brazilian icons. So let me know down below what you think about him. Make sure you like and subscribe on this one. And I'll catch you all for the next one.